money, oh, it's not passing. Now every day I'm living this. 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 Oh, oh, oh. If you're behind, I can't take you. Oh, oh, oh. You pay them, yeah. In every word, touch the only word. What is that? My hustle, so. As soon as you pray, if you can't wait, you carry your shoes. As soon as they pray, they give you pressure. As soon as they pray, they give you pressure. You bring back for me to cool my temper. As soon as they pray, they give you pressure. You break again, now what's up, sir? Somebody they steal and somebody they buy. Somebody they see, but the same person is bad. Now every day I'm living this. 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 Now every day I'm living this.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. That it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, enemy you check. Do well for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Robbie, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on on Garland Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk. Come on, so go in T20 put it to Ichiki.
We want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
Well, yes, folks, as you may be aware, Old Man Sam Sion is your community crime fighting partner. And that's why he went as far as establishing Crime Stopper Liberia to make sure that crimes in our communities, in our homes, in our workplaces are minimized. That is the essence of the formation of Crime Stopper Liberia. Good morning to you folks and welcome to the program from the Pre-News today, October 7, 2025. It's good to be here this morning and it's good to have all of you watching and listening to this edition of the Pre-News, the 7th October 2025. My name is Wendell Nimna and Esther Dago will soon join in and together we will run you up to 12:30 this afternoon. So let's acquaint you with what we have in store for you on today's edition of the show. We have the Front Page Africa newspaper and the Daily Observer newspaper. I'm sorry, that's the Inquirer newspaper. The Daily Observer is not in today. We have on our decks the Inquirer and the Front Page Africa newspaper. So let's welcome all of you watching, all of you listening. Please drop your comment on our Facebook Live and also do us a favor to share the live. All right. So my colleague is already seated and she's trying to get herself prepped up for this presentation. So folks, let me send controls to Esther. Yes, stay set and ready to go.
We are, of course.
Okay. So good morning to you, Esther.
Good morning, Wendell. Good morning to all of you. It's good to be here on Tuesday. As a matter of fact, I'm glad that I can share what I have on my desk from the Inquirer newspaper this morning.
All right, so that's it. Like we said in our intro, today in our studio is the Inquirer newspaper and the Front Page Africa newspaper. So those of you watching us, please help us and share the live. It's very important. And from wherever you are watching, please drop a comment, your name and your address. October 7th is a very special day to me because today marks the birth anniversary of my darling wife, Mrs. Margaret.
Today's the big day.
Nimnan.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. I just don't know.
Happy birthday, Mama.
For me, I'm out of words because I mean this person, she's right here.
Exactly.
I mean, so I just want to wish her all the best. Left you home this morning trying to get prepped up for your birthday. You know, we started young together.
I know.
You know, see all of us now, we're hair white.
I tell you.
So that's
exactly.
it. So, mommy, I want to say happy birthday to you. Thanks for the kids.
Right.
Thanks for the grandkids. You are a special person to me. and nobody can ever take that space.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
I promise
And
to eternity we're gonna be together.
that's right.
Yeah.
So I just want to use this time too, using my own voice to say happy birthday to you, mommy. I'm wishing you all of the best that life has to offer. Thank you so much for my boss man here.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Happy birthday to you.
I know we started from the family house. Today we are at our place,
Yeah.
and you know, too many things we share together in common. Happy birthday words are, you know, inadequate to express the love I hold inside of me for you. So just continue the show and let the birthday
Exactly.
celebrant continue.
Yeah.
So, folks, we want to welcome you. You know, Esther, I just want to say something before we can get to the papers.
Okay.
You know, if you think that sitting behind the microphones and bringing all of this information, I'm telling you, if you think the things that we say here is not resonating with the public, you'll be making a big mistake. Because you remember the last time we're on this radio and we mentioned something about the National Commission on Arms, right?
Of course, I remember.
And our office was served a letter. Alex, I just can't talk to you now. Just I'm on the radio, so I'm on the radio. I can't talk to you, so you all right. So we told you the last time that there was serious corruption going on at the National Commission on Arms, and the people felt that the information was providing here was fake. Today, that information is being used by the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission. Currently, as we speak, the National Commission on Arms, they are before the LACC going through investigation. So you see, we did not even complete all of the documents we have in our possession. All right, because you know corruption is everywhere, and one of the things they are doing that the act that created that institution. All right, two persons cannot be from the same county and head that institution.
Right.
So the two of them that are currently serving as chairman and vice chair, they share the same county. That's one violation. Yeah, because the act say two persons from the same county can be head of the institution. All right, Flomoya and his vice, Wama, they are from the same county, and they are serving as the vice chairman and chairman of that institution.
Which is wrong.
So, which is wrong. So they are before, and you know how many people that came to me about that case. I was surprised some of the calls I received from people about the case, you know, or the information we provided. And I don't know whether they think they were talking to some little potato that they could just put in the pot and cook and eat. They came to me and, you know, my man, we want to get that information from you. How did you get your information? What's your source and all of that? Security people coming to ask me for my source. I'm going to tell them my source.
For
Can
what?
you imagine that? Can you imagine? Like a whistleblower. You expose the whistleblower. They say, when I expose your identity, the man can't give you all the information, then he must call his source. Can you imagine that? So everything we said, or when we said things behind these microphones, we know that it's resonating with the people, because we're not come here and lied. We will not come here and say things about people that we don't have information about. So currently, as we speak, the National Commission on Arms is currently before the Liberia about, you know, corruption at that institution involving the former chairman of the National Elections Commission, who is heading that institution, James Flomoyan, and his deputy, Vakana Wama. All right. So just to let you know, that's the information we wanted to share with you. The guys are currently facing the LSCC. They are answering questions. All of the things we said, they are faced with those questions at the LSCC as we speak. So, folks, that's it. Let's get to the stories here on the front page Africa newspaper. Let's get to the top stories. It says, seeking the High Court's intervention, Supreme Court summons George Sharif and mining license holder over Dane's bill of information. That's legal issue. And let's get to politics. Surviving in the midst of adversity. Opposition CDC to break ground for new party headquarters on October 18. And lastly, CMC will stick to its goal. Will stick to its goal. Ability rejects early opposition collaboration, cites lessons learned from internal wrangling over CPP standard bearer selection. Well, let's take a few lines from this surviving in the midst of adversity. All right, let's get to that story. Let's take a few lines from there. The Congress for Democratic Change has announced October 18, 2025 as the official date for the groundbreaking of its new national headquarters. Nearly 2 months after its previous headquarters was demolished by court order on August 23, Councilor J. Fonati Kofa, chairman of the CDC Headquarters Construction Committee, made the disclosure on Monday, October 6, during the press conference held at the Bolivar Palace Hotel in Monrovia. According to Councilor Kofa, the new headquarters will be constructed at a site located opposite the Greater Refuge Temple Church in Congo Town. He revealed that the groundbreaking ceremony will be led by former President George Weah, the party's standard bearer. We are here to announce today that on October 18, the standard bearer of our party, former President Weah, will officially break ground at our new party location. Councilor Kofa stated, we are calling on all of our partisans to be present and join our standard bearer in inaugurating our new headquarters project. As part of the weekend activities, a Thanksgiving service will be held on Sunday, October 19, at the Fokeklon Dirade Family Christian Fellowship Church, a church founded by former President Weah to express gratitude to the party's resilience. CDC, a party with all of our struggles, continues to survive in the midst of adversity, Councilor Kofa remarked. Destruction often gave rise to new beginnings. This project is not just about rebuilding a structure, but about reaffirming our commitment to the ideals that founded he said. Councilor Kofa further expressed appreciation to those contributing toward the project, revealing that support has come from a diverse group of Liberians, including members of the ruling Unity Party and opposition parties. He disclosed the following breakdown of donors: 52% are citizens, partisans, 18% are from the ruling Unity Party, 10% are independents, 10% belongs to other opposition parties, 10% prefer to remain anonymous. This is a testament to the shared spirit of national unity and cooperation beyond party lines, he stated. With a touch of humor, Councilor Kofa added, if you want to know the names of our Unity Party contributors, meet me in room 1026. The announcement signals a new chapter for the CDC as it rebuilds both physically and symbolically in the wake of recent setbacks. All right, so that's good news, citizens. Hope you're getting prepped up for the 18th October. But let's take some stories here. It says,
Wendell, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I think we have Gus and we can't have him on. I don't know why. He keeps saying audio is being added.
I think Chris will have to come and handle that. Okay, so let's move on. IMF cuts Liberia's growth forecast to 4.6%, urges government to address key structural weaknesses. Growth in projected at 4.6% in 2025 and 5.4% in 2026. Medium-term prospects remain favorable with GDP growth expected, assuming full and timely implementation. The ECF supported reform program, preserving fiscal consolidation, enhancing financial stability, and addressing key structural weaknesses, particularly limited competitiveness and widespread corruption, remain key challenges. International Monetary Fund. The reality is that our economy remains fragile and will stay that way as long as our institutions remain weak. The fund's mention of widespread corruption indicates that it will continue to hinder our growth, weaken investor confidence, and threaten our ability to achieve sustained inclusive development. Senator Amara Kone, Bapolo County Chairman, Committee on Public Accounts and Audits. Very interesting. Let's get to it and take a few lines. The International Monetary Fund has downgraded Liberia's economic growth forecast downward, cutting the 2025 projection to 4.6% from the government's earlier estimate of 5.6%. The fund urged the Liberian government to address persistent structural challenges, including limited competitiveness and widespread corruption. In its latest assessment, the IMF noted that while the medium-term outlook remains favorable, with growth projected to reach 5.4% in 2026 and stabilize at 5.5% thereafter, achieving these targets hinges on the full and timely implementations of the IMF-supported reform program under the Extended Credit Facility, ECF. Growth is projected at 4.6% in 2025 and 5.4% in 2026. Medium-term prospects remain favorable, with GDP growth expected to stabilize at 5.5%, assuming full and timely implementation of the ECF-supported reform program, the IMF said. Preserving fiscal consolidation, enhancing financial stability, and addressing key structural weaknesses, particularly limited competitiveness and widespread corruption, remain key challenges. The fund's review highlights ongoing concerns about institutional fragility and governance inefficiency that continue to undermine economic progress despite gains in macroeconomic stability in recent years. Senator Conan warns of fragile economy, persistent corruption. Reacting to the IMF findings, Senator Amara Conan, chairman of the Senate Committee on Public Accounts and Audits, acknowledged Liberia's economic fragility and warned that corruption and weak institutions remain major threats to sustainable growth. The reality is that our economy remains fragile and will stay that way as long as our institutions remain weak, Senator Conan said. The fund's mention of widespread corruption indicates that it will continue to hinder our growth, weaken investor confidence, and threaten our ability to achieve sustained and inclusive development. So that's it right there. Let's leave it right there and take our final story here. Protesting ELWA workers demand benefits and reopening of wards and reinstatement of dismissed staff, and warn the hospital is bleeding. Today, under this leadership of SIM Liberia, who is the governing body of ERWA Ministries, the hospital which SIM Liberia, okay, it says the hospital which is number one income generation arm of the ERWA ministry is seeking deeper in crisis marked by worsening low salary, few doctors and physician assistant attending to large number of patients, and long hours of work overload as a result of unnecessary redundancy of staff and failure to replace resigned staff, high level salary discrepancy. The suffering of the people has reached unbearable levels, statement by aggrieved hospital workers. As you probably know, having a healthcare system here in Liberia is a challenge for everyone. So, for us too, we are going through the difficulties of just maintaining good healthcare system and care for the patients. That is our number one priority, the care of our patients, and then we do the best we can to take care of our staff here. And then we have to do what we can do to maintain. So this is all of the things we are in dialogue with them. We are doing the best we can. Who said this? Nicholas Piaget, country director, SIM. All right, I think we can stop here and then send controls to our weather report man, Suleiman Tunis, who's going to take a few minutes to give us the weather report. And then after that, he's going to split the job. So, my man, good morning from New York City, Suleiman Tunis.
Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Tunis, good morning. Are we still having the same problem from yesterday?
Yes, you still having it.
What is this? Are we still having the same problem from yesterday?
Yeah, because listen, I can't get Gus on. I don't know why he keeps saying his audio has been added, but his video is not added.
Yeah, but Chris, you need to come and check this up, man. I don't know. Every time we having this one problem back and forth.
We're not getting it.
Yeah.
So Tunis can come on the screen, but I don't know why we can't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yep. I've been even.
What is going on? I just don't know.
Definitely.
We're not getting audio from him. Oh, I don't know what's the problem.
We can have Gus also.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not coming on.
The voices are not coming through. I mean, I don't know. But so let's continue while Chris is trying to get things set up. Tunis?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you're coming through now. You're better now. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. Can you help us with Gus? Let's see whether we can get Gus. Okay. All right. So let's get to our weather report man. Suleiman Tunis is going to give us the weather report for today. So Tunis, good morning from Liberia.
Morning, Esther. Good morning, Wendell. Happy birthday to your wife.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah,
Yes.
Good morning to you too.
Thank you. Tell your wife, we say happy birthday from here, from this, our radio station here, Radio LIB. We pray that her new year will be a successful one for you, for her, and the family.
Amen. And may God bless you too for taking up your time to wish my wifey happy birthday. Anything you put your hands into, may God bless you. And thank you for the birthday token.
Thank you so much. And
You're welcome.
Today we need to show her love.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Suleiman Tunis. God will bless you, my brother.
My man, thank you, man. I owe you for
Man, I want you live more than 100 years. So,
I please don't pray God for me to live more than 100 years. Please.
Why?
Because I don't want to reach to 100. I will be.
Are you controlling your life? Are you
No, I'm not controlling. That's why I said I don't want. No, no one reach to that age.
We pray that it happen.
So y'all will get rid. Y'all will be tired of me. Nobody will be there to take care of me. I'll be stinking
Yeah,
with the house and all of that. Please.
you will be 100 years. You'll be doing the nighttime spin.
Okay. Well, look, yesterday, this morning, you guys experienced a lot of rain while y'all was asleep, and that rain continued till this morning. Yeah, I wanted to say that to you guys yesterday morning, but we didn't have the time to. We had technical faults. So, but anyway, today, your best day is today and tomorrow. Be prepared for Thursday rain. Be prepared for Thursday rain. It's not a small rain. It's going to be heavy all day. So today, tomorrow, you will have. Today is a little bit mostly cloudy. You may have a very nice day. It will be like cloudy and sun. They will be fighting mix up like that. So don't worry about today too much. Wednesday is very good for you. Not very good, but it's good. In the daytime, you experience some rain. Like after 12 o'clock, going to the evening hour, you experience some rain. So if you are working after work, hurry up. You'll be at work while it's raining anyway. After work, you'll be okay. Rush hour will be a little bit okay. But hey, starting from tomorrow 9 o'clock, or while you are going to bed around 10 o'clock till Thursday, be prepared for that rain. It's not an easy rain coming to you on Thursday. It's starting all day. If you're coming to work from your area there, be careful. I don't think you will even be able to come to work. If you're coming to work, if I were you, I probably would take off tomorrow. Except go, because when the village people get involved in certain things, the rain will cease. But the way in Thursday is a very heavy rain coming for your area, Morovia area there with lightning, thunder, and lightning. All will be involved. If you are chicken roast, stay inside. Don't venture to shoot you say your hair outside because that thunder, that lightning will be looking for you. Seriously, Thursday, this is no joke. Thursday is going to rain all day, especially the daytime. From the morning hour, that rain going to be serious heavy. From the time you're sleeping, from 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, that rain will be there till daybreak. It'll still be the same. In the morning, it's still going to be the same, no change. It's 80%, yes. 80%, 70 to 80% chances of rain, and that means it's going to rain with lightning. I'm serious about it. Your good day is today and tomorrow. Thursday, be prepared. If you're going to work, don't go with your good shoes, put boots on, or put a sneakers on because you can move around freely in your sneakers. Don't put your good clothes on because you're going to get wet. Don't take a small umbrella. It might blow away from your hand if the wind that will be underneath it. It's not going to be too much wind anyway. It's going to be 7 miles per hour rain, but the rain and the thunder and the lightning going to be very heavy on Thursday.
Yeah, that's the part of it, right? By the way, lightning and thunder thing.
I know.
Yeah, right? So you must be. This is coming from Radio LRB and Freedom FM. This is free of charge. We give it to you. We know every one of you got your smartphone, your everything. But we are here to give it to you like it is. We, America here, we got all the technology in the palm of our hand. But every day we look on the TV, on our radio, in the car to listen to the weather report. I can just look at my phone like that and look at the weather report. But I still listen to the me man to give it to me. Because he's the one that know what's happening. So that's it, Freedom FM. Radio is the accurate weather man here. Suleiman Hashim Tunis from Staten Island, New York. Thank you so much. I have to go to work. Yeah, thank you for giving me this time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Tunis is going to re-echo that tonight on the nighttime spin. So those of you who missed out on the weather report, you can catch up with us tonight at 11 p.m. Tunis is going to be back here with Anthony Stevens to talk about Liberia and give you the weather report. So Tunis, thank you and do have a blessed day at work.
Thank you. Okay, Esther, see you tomorrow again.
Oh, okay. Tunis.
Okay.
All right, so folks, that was the weather report. Today is going to be super. Tomorrow is going to be super. Thursday, hey.
No, not super. Don't say super. Today is mixed up for rain and cloud. Tomorrow is mixed up for rain and cloud. It's not really super. But Thursday is no superness tomorrow. Okay.
We'll manage the government, so we'll manage now, so we'll manage the weather too.
Yeah, you're right. All right. See you guys.
All right. See you too. All right, folks. Let's go back to Esther. Esther is going to run us through maybe a story or two because of time.
Right.
Let's get to her to run us some stories. Maybe we can take 2, at most 3 stories from the Inquirer newspaper. So let's have Miss Daco read for us.
Oh, okay.
The Inquirer newspaper.
Like you said, we have the Inquirer newspaper on my desk, and as our HR Confab 2025 kicks off tomorrow, is right here on the front page of this paper. We have LERC, AFUR build mini grade operators capacity. I'm so sorry, my voice is coming down. I mean, worse. I expected it to be like that on yesterday, but it was a little bit okay. I don't know why it's acting up now, because I did a shouting on Sunday. I expected it to be bad yesterday. But let's manage. Another story here says ELWA hospital staff protest for unpaid wages, poor conditions. Let's take some lines from this story.
Very, very interesting.
Several doctors and nurses at the renowned ELWA hospital in Painesville yesterday took to the streets in protest against years of unpaid benefits and deteriorating working conditions at the hospital. Waddling placards and chanting slogans, the healthcare professionals voiced their frustration with persistent salary arrears, inadequate equipment, and a perceived lack of respect for hospital management. The situation further stalled most of the services at the faith-based hospital, leaving only emergency and critical care departments to partially function, leaving patients in total fear and distress. One of the issues driving the protest is the long-standing problem of unpaid salaries. Page 10 has a completion of the story. Let's run there. This is interesting. I mean, a hospital with patients already there. I mean, this is not an easy thing. And benefits which the health workers are demanding the immediate payment of salary arrears, something they allege have accumulated over several months. The healthcare workers are also demanding the remittance of deductions from the National Social Security and Welfare Corporation, ensuring their future Social Security benefits. The protest also highlighted the outstanding issue of COVID-19 risk allowances promised to healthcare workers who were and are still the frontliners of the pandemic. The aggrieved doctors and nurses are at the same time accusing the hospital management of refusing to sign a collective bargaining agreement submitted more than a year ago. ELWA Hospital, founded in 1965 by serving a mission, is one of Liberia's oldest and most respected faith-based health institutions, providing medical care to thousands of low-income Liberians. However, the protest comes at a time the hospital has been accused of performing wrong surgery, which has led to the alleged death of some of their patients, raising serious concern about the hospital's ability to provide credible health care. According to the protesters, repeated discussions with the hospital management have yielded little progress, alleging that promises have been made but actions have remained elusive. They are now demanding a more concrete and transparent response to their demands, emphasizing the urgent need for a tangible commitment to resolving the issues. The chairman of the Hospital Workers Union, Boeman D. Dongba, claimed that funds donated to the US-based philanthropist group to purchase an ambulance were diverted to an unknown purpose without explanation from management. He further alleged that a US $50,000 donation that was reportedly raised by a former chief executive officer from the international donors has since vanished without accountability from
management. One of the frustrated nurses, whose voice was laudable during a protest, said the hospital charges plenty, but they refuse to pay us. We need our salaries. You can be charging patients 100,000 and pay us 10,000. It is unfair. Meanwhile, beyond their financial concerns, the protesting staff also pointed to a litany of other issues, including the unsafe working environment, which they said are contributing factors to their dissatisfaction. We are expected to risk our lives every day treating patients, but we are left with nothing. How can we provide quality care when we are constantly worried about how to feed our families or pay our rent? One of the protesting nurses wondered. To press time, the Ministry of Health is yet to issue an official statement on the ongoing situation, but pressure is mounting on both the hospital management and the government to intervene and find a resolution that addresses the legitimate concerns of the protesting health workers. Wow.
This country.
Exactly.
Liberia, where are we heading?
Well, let's come to the back page of this paper. Who's responsible for ANC's decline? Sharif, Good clashed at 4th National Convention. Who's responsible for ANC's decline? Sharif, Good clash at 14th National Convention.
That's fourth.
A heated exchange unfolded at the Alternative National Congress 4th National Convention in Calcutta last weekend, where two leading party members, Dr. Mohammed Sharif and Anthony Raphael Good, clashed over responsibility for the party's diminishing support and the leadership of the ANC. The debate, held as part of the election process for the position of national chairman, was marked by pointed accusations and personal remarks. Taking the stage earlier, Anthony Good emphasized his long-term commitment and experience in Liberian politics, including chairing two other political parties, one of from past mistakes, especially in 2023, vow to strengthen the party's membership base and maintain close ties with partners, including those in the diaspora, to position the ANC for success in 2029 elections. No better person can work with all partners to continue our mission than those of us who have been in the trenches, he said. Go through a sudden jab at Dr. Sharif's hairstyle, saying, "Look at me very well. That's why I didn't wear no hat. Nothing. I want you to see me and hold me responsible if you give me the party. I will show you my hair clean all the way down, so you will mark me by that." He appeared confident and that his experience makes him the best candidate to lead the party forward. Dr. Sharif, in response, directly attributed the sharp decline in the party's electoral fortunes from 7% of the vote in 2017 to a mere 1% in 2023 to what he called bad decision based on wrong pieces of advice given by the incumbent Anthony Good to the party's political leader Alexander Benedict Cummings. The choice we made many years ago, from 7%, we came down to 1% as political advisor to the political leader. He made bad decisions, Dr. Sharif stated. This colleague of mine is getting tired, and when he is getting tired and we don't retire him, bad things will happen. He remains. Dr. Sharif further argued that despite Good's wealth of experience, it has done more harm than good to the party's progress. He also questioned the value of Good's experience, stating that if experience is the only thing considered for leadership, then the Unity Party and Congress for Democratic Change should continue ruling Liberia. Sharif presented himself as a culturally connected young leader with a PhD in law, closely engaged with Liberians' youth and better suited to take the ANC into the future. Well, let's leave it there. We see last but not the least, LRA boss welcomes Nova Marine Carriers. I think we have to take some lines. The Commissioner General of the Liberia Revenue Authority, James Dobajala, has urged as Amir showed, a visiting delegation for Nova Marine Carriers. The Liberia remains open for investment across all sectors, reaffirming President Barker's call for stronger private sector engagement. CG Jala spoke during a a courtesy visit by the Nova Marine delegation at the LRA headquarters on Monday. He expressed that Liberia is ready for business of all kinds, whether in merchandising, agriculture, or shipping. The prospects are huge, and we are welcome to explore and partner in any sector. The meeting, according to the LRA, forms part of the authority's ongoing efforts to promote investment, confidence, and foster partnership that support Liberia's economic growth. CG Jala pledged the LRA's full cooperation to ensuring a smooth investment experience. We are here to help you, and we encourage you to invest in our economy. Whether you need assistance on tax matters, reach out to us. We will guide you to get on the right path and remain compliant with our laws, he assured. Nova Marine Carriers, founded in 1981 and headquartered in Lugano, Switzerland, is a Swiss-Italian maritime logistics and dry bulk shipping company operating a fleet of 80 to over 100 vessels, including modern bulk carriers and specialized ships. Una, let's stop you there and send controls to you.
Thank you very much, Esther, for that splendid presentation of the Inquirer newspaper. And we encourage a lot of you who are watching us, don't just watch, all right? It's always good when you're watching, just let us know where you are watching us from. It's very important for us. We want to know where, these information we are putting out is reaching. So wherever you are and watching us, please let us know. If you are in Asia, if you are in America, if you are in Europe, some part of Africa, just drop your comment and please share the live. So folks, let's recap those stories we brought you this morning when we take a break, and then after that we take our break and come back with our talking points. So these are the stories we brought you this morning. We started with the front page Africa, seeking the High Court's intervention. Supreme Court summons George Sharif and mining license holder over Dane's bill of information. And surviving in the midst of adversity, opposition CDC to break ground for new party headquarters on October 18. And CMC will stick to its goal. Bility rejects early opposition collaboration and cites lessons learned from eternal wrangling over CPP standard bearer selection. IMF cuts Liberia's growth forecast to 4.6%, urges government to address key structural weaknesses. And protesting ELW workers demand benefits and reopening of wards and reinstatement of dismissed staff, and warn the hospital is bleeding. All right, that does it for the front page. FAB 2025 kicks off tomorrow, and LERC and AFUR build meaning grid operators capacity. ELW hospital staff protests for unpaid wages and poor conditions. To the back page, let's quickly move there. Who's responsible for ANC decline? It's a question mark to this caption. Sharif and Good clash at 4th National Convention. LRA boss welcomes Nova Marine Carriers. All right, folks, so let's take our break. But before we do, look, we got a lot of people celebrating today. One is my wife, Mrs. Margaret Nimna, is celebrating. Happy birthday to you, my nephew in the United States, Michelle Dew. Want to say happy birthday to you, Michelle Dew. You're there in Minnesota, USA. And my cousin, Margaret Getty Doe Twe of Chocolate City is also celebrating today. and all of you celebrating LeBron James for the borough of Newtown. Happy birthday to you. I mean, a lot of you, man, we want to wish you all the best. Let's take our break and then we'll be right back.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Morocco.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
Randy, why you take it?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Grove Junction on the Old Road?
Oh no, Charles, tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. Come on, say going T20, but it thought of each we are living since in home.
Thank you, people. Thanks for rejoining us on the continuation of the print news brought to you by Crime Stopper Liberia, Exodus Best Price Store, and Mayuba and Sons Incorporated. So we like to call on the President of Liberia. Mr. President, what is happening there at the National Commission on Arms? You need to make some quick intervention, because we've been told that the corruption over there is messing things up. All right? The folks at that institution are bleeding, all right, because of massive corruption at the level of the National Commission on Arms. They are currently before the LCC going through investigation, all right. There are a lot of information about, financial malpractices at the National Commission on Arms, headed by former NEC Chairman James Flomoyan and his deputy Waman. And the act that created the institution, the act that created that institution, 2 persons can come from the same county and work to the same place. Is in the act of the National Commission on Arms. 2 persons from the same county can work there. But it's happening under your watch, Mr. President. So you have to make some quick intervention. All right? It's important that we bring this to your attention. All right? Because this is our country. We want to see the good things happening in this country. And yesterday, Esther, was the press conference. The CDC had a press conference at the Boulevard Palace, where they announced the official groundbreaking of their new party headquarters.
Right.
And the chairman for the construction committee, who is the former speaker, Councillor Fonanti Kofa, in his assertion yesterday, he mentioned that there are other people from other political parties that are contributing to the rebuilding, process of the headquarters.
I even hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the gossip that I ran, the gossip is that he mentioned people from Unity Party who are supporting, the project. Yes, and it's always the case.
Of course.
Esther, we were here when we heard that people within the CDC, they were helping folks within the Unity Party.
Right.
We even heard that during the campaign period that brought President Bouaka to power, seditions were, financially assisting people from the Unity Party. Can you imagine CDC putting up a candidate in the county and then seditions supporting Unity Party against seditions?
Right.
So it has turned around that today people are within this government, the ruling party, who are
I see it in a way where people pick individual over party because probably example I want to say I go to vote, right? But I'm not a member of any political party for that matter.
Okay.
And so if I give my support to George Weah, I want George Weah to be president, right? Yeah. And then probably in my district, there is a close friend of mine who is contesting, who, is from another party. He's not from the party that I want to support during that particular election and stuff. I think it's a similar thing.
Yeah. And what you're saying, it happens in the past because there were people who said that they were supporting George Weah.
Right.
They will not support some the CDC candidates in their counties, in their district and all of that.
Right.
All right. We saw it happening. The people say we are Weahians. All right. We are Weahians. We are not seditions. Our love for George Weah is different.
Exactly.
So
when you in your district, you're doing anything, we not say party men.
No. That's why you see.
Happened.
That's why you see. Because Esther, the people learn a lot of lessons from the past. There were times the former president took people in various districts and lifted their hands that vote one, vote all.
Yeah.
All right. And the people followed the mandate from President Weah at the time. But then, as time went by, they were not being giving, or they were not feeling the impact of that person.
Exactly.
So this going election, a lot of them did the same thing. There are people who call themselves disenchanted. They went against their party mandate. So what we are saying in short is that this country is for Liberians. Yes, Unity Party may be the party in charge, but there are folks within the Unity Party who have close connection to even the former president,
right,
and even some of the senior officials of the past regime. So they're looking at this. Look, people do things for tomorrow. All right, people do things for tomorrow. Even the very George Weah man, right, the former president, when he won the election, what did he do? He went to Bouaka, right? He extended olive branch. The old man. Bouaka was sick. Nobody to come to his aid. What did President Weah do? He facilitated Bouaka medical trip abroad. All right? That money that George Weah used, it was not from government account.
Right.
George Weah used his personal money because he takes his pay and he get his own money. So he didn't say this money that was sending the president, the former vice president abroad for treatment, we're taking it from the government money. No.
He uses personal money.
So if people within this party helping CDC to build their project because of their connection to some members of the CDC? Is it a big deal that people will want to politicize? You want us to call names here that people from CDC were helping in the Unity Party yesterday? You want us to call names? Do you know how many UPAs we used to see going to big people and asking them for handout? So I see people politicizing it because the chairman of the construction committee mentioned that on yesterday. But it's not only Unity Party. There are other political parties who deem it necessary to say, look, I think we can contribute, our part of hand to the rebuilding project. All right. So it's nothing to politicize. Everything in this country, we want to politicize.
Can you imagine
Welcome
somebody advertising a plot of land for a cemetery?
Where rest is truly eternal. Welcome to Bento Memorial Garden, where rest is truly eternal. Life can be stressful, but at Bento Memorial, what's this? Big yeah. I mean, look at Avatar.
Life is way sweeter.
Way sweeter. So look, there are serious things happening in this country that the government needs to, redirect her attention to than these petty things that will not benefit us as a country. We just read from the front page Africa about the IMF, what they foresee in our country, the economy. All right. So you listen to them. There are key structural weaknesses that the government needs to address. Not the petty things, then these small things. Then the National Commission on Arms is one. All right. The president needs to throw his eyes there and call Flomoya and his man Wama and say, what kind of thing we're hearing happening about corruption at your place of work? So the people mention it. The corruption issue is challenging in our country. Corruption is too high. So all the things that the government said they're trying to target that will benefit us as a country, they might not achieve that because of the weaknesses, the poor performance of some of the government institutions. The LRA called for a media workshop for media people to promote, the issue of taxes in our country. They were not holistic in doing it. They were selective. They called few people that they few media institutions, and they left freedom out, knowing the fact that this is a very huge institution with a very big followers. Very big audience we have. So the tax thing, you just put it inside the people here, your leader. You think that everybody can listen to those stations? No, there are people who listen to this station too, that they don't listen to other stations. So if you want to do it, you do it and have everybody a part of it. You can be talking about, fighting something together and you're being selective in doing it. So the government needs to redirect her attention to some serious issues in this country than these petty things, or people from Unity Party helping CDC. It is a CDC as a party can build our own headquarters. Who told you that? Do you know how many folks that are in the CDC that are willing to go the extra mile to make sure that headquarters is erected? These are petty things. We shouldn't even, give attention to these kind of things. Or people from Unity Party helping the people to build their headquarters, or people from other political parties helping the people to build. You think that Unity Party alone made up to win the election? There are other political parties that were in alignment with you people that went and make sure that you guys won the election. Whether it was free or fair, that one is not our issue. So there are a lot of things, serious things happening in this country where a lot of Liberian youth are out of school. The government should be building more vocational institutions to have some of these children learn something for tomorrow. Because there are some children in the country now, when they wake up from bed, nothing about school business on their mind. So the government needs to prioritize this issue of vocational institution in our country so that people can learn trade. The youth are wasting. That's why you see every day they are into drugs. Because they are wasting. And the government needs to put her feet on the ground. Go into the communities and see. And we say we have a all we see happening in our country, our youth are being destroyed. So there are plenty of things the government need to focus on. They need petiting, somebody from a Unity Party give money. It is. You know the person that gave money? You know the person? Can you call the name of the person? Your leader, other one, it will always happen. The CWI yesterday, CDC were helping Unity Party people. You will help them today too. But it doesn't mean that CDC as a political party cannot build her own headquarters. All right? So Esther, let's stop here and get to the comments, read a few comments, and then we'll take a few calls and get out of here at 12:30.
Right. To the comment session, we have Phoenicia's Journey Bar. He says, I'm watching from the birth of Newtown. We have Gay Caesar Divine Grace Basson Jr. says, good morning, guys. I'm following from Banosville, Quebec. Thank God for another day. Henry Tito Jr. says, good morning. I'm watching from my residence in Cardwell. Thanks for the update to our country, Mama Liberia. Juju Onwe says he's following. Fatu Koto Lion says, good morning, my Freedom FM family. Matthew Bayolo says, watching from Grand Cape Mount County. Kinjor, Rebecca Amisari. We have Robert B. Moore says, I'm watching from Burrowfield, Red Hill Fee Community. Alex Blamo says, good morning. Edmond Kai says, morning. I'm following from Weaver Community. And happy birthday to our ma. I wish you all the best life has to offer.
Amen.
Roland W. Toll says, good morning, Freedom FM family. My name is musician Roland T.W. Toll. I'm watching the show live from my Battery Factory community, Japan Freeway, Monserrado County. Philip Foko Tamba says, good morning, guys. I'm watching live from my office in Caldwell. Gorgard Shelley Coleman says, following from Gainesville Supermarket. Joyce Wimmer says, good afternoon, family, and happy birthday to the mother of your kids. Many blessings, birthday.
Amen.
James S. Keller says, happy birthday to your wife, Wendell. And he says, this other weather reporter is not easy. that banana weather man, low.
James.
We have Joy Blesses. Greeting Freedom FM family. I am following live. Stanley Bozo says, a very pleasant greetings to the peace-loving citizens of Mama Liberia. Watching live from my residence in Congress City. Big Brother Wendell says, Esther and Big Brother Sudaman. I want to extend a happiest birthday treat to our beautiful mother, Mrs. Nimnan. Celebrate your birthday in a grand karaoke mother terminator. And now we have James Keller again says, the best weather reporter award goes to Tunis of Freedom FM. Stephen Abbas says, good morning, Freedom FM Print News family. I am following the show from Dakar, Senegal. We have Uncle Nooch says, good morning, Freedom FM family. And William W. Wulu says the Liberia Civil Rights Movement's official person is watching live from Upper Caldwell, Monrovia, Liberia. Thanks to you guys for doing the Liberian people work. Timas Sugaber Wule says, good morning, Mr. Neiman Darling. I'm watching from District 13. We have Otalia Chirpid Monjolo says, watching from Denver, Colorado, USA. We have Chiba Kamara following from Minneapolis, Minnesota. We have Clarence Dwyer says, good morning. Wendell and Esther, I am watching you guys this morning from Central Monrovia. We have Saturday Zonware says watching from Atlanta, GA USA. Helene Quinion Elliott says, good morning, Freedom FM family. I am I'm from Maryland, USA. Helena Quinion Elliott again says, thank you guys for the information. Gay Caesar Divine Grace Basson Jr. says, for health workers to start protesting while patients at the hospital without any care, this is seriously concerning. Benu Kamara says, good morning, family. Hope you guys are doing great and we are getting there. Christian Singway says, a pleasant good morning. I'm following this illustrious conversation closely from somewhere in Singa, Liberia. Is a total embarrassment under this administration of JMB. How can you own all health workers that can save lives? Shameless rescue puppets and buccaneers. I don't even know how to pronounce that last word. Christian again says, happy birthday to the wife of the nation's Terminator in Wendell Nin of Virginia City and Freedom FM, respectively.
Thank you, Christian.
Ralph Cooper says, good morning, brother. I'm watching from that's Denver, Colorado, USA.
Hey, what's up with you, Raph? How you doing? It's been a bit.
Darlington Rule says, good afternoon, watching from New Georgia, Ophir. J. Rennie J. Dapo says, Wendell, I'm calling in. Okay. Clarence Doyle says, officials of this government can even build our party headquarters all by themselves.
Okay.
They will still be persecuted. Look, Matthew Cholopoulos says, if those so-called Unity Party supporters want to know the names of those 18%, let them meet me in room 605.
Oh.
We have Uncle Nooch says, my name is Nooch. And Kano, me and Baby Helen Kona watching from Chicken Soup Factory. Okay, we have John Dolo says, good afternoon, family. I'm watching, I think they want to say, from Bernard Farm behind Omega Market. John Dolo, my name. Thank you guys for the show. We have these are other comments. Okay, I think Gus is in properly.
Okay, let's give Gus some time. Gus, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you.
Gus, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you're good.
Good, thank you. Thanks for working it through. First of all, be better for Nati. I definitely gotta call him today. I definitely gotta call him today. I mean, I love it. I love seeing that little bit of the edginess that we sometimes have, you know. Yeah, it's first of all, congratulations. I'm not sure that's the topic, but congratulations to CDC and but to the ordinary people, you know, let's be honest, that's what CDC represents. And that's why some of us get really frustrated when the CDC gives people opportunity to be able to not just elevate themselves, but to elevate their fellow citizens, to elevate their fellow downtrodden people. And they take it and run with it and make it seem like they have arrived. That's where some of us get frustrated. Because the CDC that some of us support or like is because, again, I've always stated on this air, I came to America with nothing. But with opportunity, I was able to get something. That's what CDC represents to most of our people. So to see that the hierarchies of CDC is taking this seriously and not letting the body go down, and actually doing everything they can to erect that structure that will represent the people, that will give the people the morale, the zeal, the everything that they need to believe that they belong to something. Is very, very commendable, and we're looking forward to seeing the groundbreaking and the plans going forward. But I think every Liberian, regardless of what party line, should be ashamed of the procedure and process that went on in that demolition of CDC headquarters, artifacts, or all that other stuff. Because it wasn't just the headquarters. I know everybody say there's a lot of happening. When you look at the venom in those people when they went ahead to demolish that place, you talk about the tree. What does the tree has for somebody to cut down? So
Mhm.
thank you. Hey, I got a call coming in. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's Randy Dapple, you can call me on my WhatsApp and make your input quickly because we're running out of time. Let's see what we can get Randy. Let's see what we can get Randy Dapple on the line. Randy wants to make his input on our talking points this afternoon. So we have Randy Dapple on the line. Randy, good afternoon from Liberia.
Let me end.
Good morning from my end here.
Okay, Gus, you want to come in quickly?
Let me just end. Randy, good morning. How you doing, sir? Yeah, great. Yeah, so just to land.
Randy, just hold on. Randy, just hold on. Gus is closing up.
Okay, just to land. Again, I just want to say, Randy, how you doing? But I just want to say thank you to all of the Liberian citizens. Anybody that saw what happened there, again, it should irritate you to understand that Liberia were not at war. We are at peace. Even with disagreement, some of the people on the other side we're still friends with, we're still families with, we're still related to. We have to think beyond this. But what we saw there was so vindictive. Any Liberian citizen should be able to contribute to this cause, to show that we have matured, to show that CDC represents the greater body of Liberians, and we need to see everything done with CDC. Thank you. I will listen.
Thank you, guys. Let's hear from Randy Dapple. Randy, welcome to the show.
Yes, we did. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Hang in there, man. Hang in there, my brother. Hang in there.
Yeah, I read a post from you, I think a day or two ago, about you not getting any invitation from the CDC USA convention.
Yes, I think I mean, like what God said, I like to piggyback on what God said. The CDC is a universal institution. And whenever there's an announcement made that bear the name of body, that kind of draw attention to everyone. When the sun comes up, everyone will see the sunlight and they will be very, very happy to enjoy the day. So the CDC made the announcement, but I want to thank the DMV because it's like how you have the Southeastern, the Southwest, they have their own program. So the DMV, which is the Maryland, I believe Delaware and Virginia location, we're having a a workshop. So they did call me and reach out to me and made me to understand that I'm welcome to attend, but hopefully the next year will be official work. It's with these guys who are in your country right now that represent the Union Party. They are not experienced, they are not educated, they are bunch of incompetent people. And I would not say the association to allow them to always insult, to us. So my role here is to make sure that I facilitate and process to add my value to the party. But they are welcoming, they are talking to me, and they are planning to the next course of action. To get to what you said in regards to the party receiving money, it's a symbolic indication that what Unity Party have been saying in the past that CDC is corrupt, they are now verifying that thing to be untrue. CDC is not corrupt. The party is a party that is open to charity. The party is a party that is open to any donor, whether you work for the government or not. That shows that CDC does not have money on its own. She go out there, she conduct different activities to get money. People see the true meaning of CDC. to work as a ceremony overnight, we take it because that's what the party is all about. So, in the public opinion, I'd like to ask Mr. Boka himself to make contribution. There were some information that we got that Ellen Johnson said he also contributed money as well. So we let us not take the thing differently. Whoever can contribute. Even the people that are in the gray area, they can give money to all we take it because the party is a party of the commoners. The party is a party of all Liberians and I feel Liberians. So Unity Party people who feel intimidated that CDC is so loved by their own people and other people outside the party, let us not join our same band when we go on there and start to say things. I just want to thank the team for going down there to show the support. This party going to put history into stone. It's going to be the first party to build its own institution. Lastly, what I expect from the institution with there, I want our party to have a structure, a structure for periodic convention, a structure for periodic training, a structure where Jerry can leave from here and go to Liberia and be able to conduct some work to enhance the Liberian young people, to enhance program in the country. So it should be an institution or structure that will last forever. But more to come on this because I know you guys are pressed with time, but we know thank you so much. And to my sister Esther, thank you as always, for doing a great job. We appreciate you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go back to let's go to our telephone lines now and announce the number. We don't have time. Actually, we have like 5 more minutes, so we'll take at least 2 calls and then we can call it a day. Let's take this person. Hello, what?
You can't ask if get a little time for those people.
Say that?
I said y'all can't ask for a little time to see if we can hear from people.
No, we have other commitments. That's why. Right after here, we have other commitments. Hello? Caller, are you on the line? Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Good afternoon, Esther.
Good afternoon.
And let me say good afternoon to people in England.
Don't tell me that Usinkeu.
Yeah, this is Usinkeu. I call from my renovated office in District 2. Let me use this opportunity to say happy birthday to my sister-in-law. And wishing her all the cars, success, blessings.
Thank you.
I listened to the different talking points, and my attention is drawn to the press conference that was held by the head of the CDC party head of construction. I'm a bit disappointed in the well-led councillor. In fact, the United Party
Hussein?
Right?
Yeah, this is Hussein.
Go ahead. Let's hear you quickly. No time.
So, in fact, what got me so disappointed, a well-led councillor will come out in short way and even inform the whole world that United Party is giving 18% or contributing 18% to the construction of CC Party. That's it. It's empty. It has no either truth. He's just trying to pour back population.
How sure are you that there is no truth in it?
I'm saying this way. I'm an insider. I understand.
You are? You say you're what? Insider?
I'm an insider. I understand some of those political and that is far on the part of the world and the council. Big brother, let me say this to you. The Unity Party does not have a role for that, in fact.
Okay.
They have not even employed their partisans. The party is not trying to find some money to give micro loans to some of the partisans.
Okay, thank you, Hossein. We don't have time. Let's leave it there. Hello? Yeah, let's hear you quickly. No time. Patience, welcome. Let's hear you.
And for us to come out of what is put in, so they can start tomorrow. I want to walk. That I will listen to the other platform. They for us to come out live. For us to come out of what is put in. They may be better what is put in, so they can start. They kind of have for there to lose their job. And they know when CDC was in power. CDC was supporting them. Well, yeah, when I want to work hard and enjoy them. So now we can forget.
Thank you, Patience. Thank you. No time. We can't take calls. We sorry today. We just can't take a lot of calls because we're pressed with time. So, Gus, can you take 30 seconds at most and wrap up from your end?
Yeah, I'll take less than that. Thank you again. Thanks for the opportunity. I'll try my week best to be on here as often as I can. Again, partisans, be excited about this. Find your support, find the means, reach out to people, and make sure you're a part of this. And on the groundbreaking day, I want to make sure you guys build that place. Go show the Liberian people in the world that what they did to you was so egregious that you are happy and excited to see your house built back. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And folks, we got to go. But before we go, let's wish all of the celebrants happy birthday again.
Oh, happy birthday. Sorry, happy birthday to Mama Wendell Nimle.
Thank you,
I
guys.
don't know how you can deal with the other man, but that's okay. That one part,
We got it all on me. We got to put it to the mail. All right, folks. Thank you very much, guys. And folks, we got to go, but let's remember all of the celebrants. Mrs. Nimna, happy birthday to you, mommy. Wish you all the best. And our man, my little nephew.
Mommy.
Yeah. Big you. You full of organity. So Michelle Dew, my nephew there in Minnesota, happy birthday to you. I want to wish you all the best as you celebrate alongside my wifey. And to all of you, the celebrants, we wish you all the best. So if you want to know the names of the people from Unity Party that contributing to the rebuilding process of the headquarters of the CDC, you guys can meet Esther and I in its room 879.
Exactly.
All right, we'll be there to give you all the names. So until then, take care of yourself. We gone.